Hello, welcome to another interesting episode of your preview show. But this is a special episode as we'll be previewing the Champions League final that is expected to take place in Budapest on Saturday. So, before I bring in my panel of analysts, just take a short break and we'll be back when we try to share the links and we'll get back to you. Thank you. Hello. Good evening, brother.
Yeah, Cody, good evening.
Good to have you, sir.
Same here.
Yeah, I can see that you didn't find it hard to navigate your way to the app.
No, 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 not at all.
All right. So we are still waiting for our other guest. So when he comes, he's going to join. But let's start before he comes. Like we are going to start, so he's going to join us. So, but let's start.
Okay.
Let's just start before he comes. So, if you're just joining us, this is the preview show. This is the Champions League preview show. The special show that we are dedicated to the Champions League final that is going to take place tomorrow on Saturday at Budapest between PSG and Arsenal. So, my panel of analysts are ready, and we are about to hit the stage. Let's get this party started. So, we're going to be talking about our first topic. We're going to be talking about where will this match be won and lost. So, let me hear from you, sir. Where will this match be won and lost?
Okay, fine. So far, so good. The two teams have been exceptional for this season in their local leagues. PSG are champions already in France for Arsenal.
Mm-hmm.
So, of course, they're the champions too in the English Premier League. So, we check out the two of them. Well, for me, I will pick PSG to win the game. Why did I say so? PSG so far in their attack, the likes of Venezuela, Dembele, Izadwe, Pakula there. Well, those guys have been very exceptional in the season, and we know Dembele just won the last Ballon d'Or, and as well, he's still fighting to root for another one. So far, this season he has been exceptional in his game, scoring goals, and so of course for Arsenal be very good in terms of defense. But when it comes to final, this is just a one game, and anything can happen in the game. But I see PSG. They're going to start with the fast attack. Within the first 15 minutes, PSG can score one goal. It means that they'll win the game.
All right, PSG to win the game if they can score first. That is from Mr. Emmanuel. So I like to welcome Michael to the show. Michael, can you hear me? Unmute your mic. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I'm sure I can hear you.
All right. So I just asked Mr. Emmanuel, where will this game be won and lost? Obviously, you're an Arsenal fan. You are supporting Arsenal. That is for sure. And he's a Chelsea fan. He doesn't want Arsenal to win. So
Definitely.
let's get it started. So where do you think the match will be won and lost from an analysis point of view, from a point of view? Where do you think this match will be won and lost, Michael?
Okay. So I think the last word I heard from Emmanuel. Good everybody. Good day. Good morning. Good day, Emmanuel. Good day, Godwin. Sorry for coming in. I think where I heard the point of this thing, it was saying that where the game will be won or where the game will be lost. So it was saying if man and the PSG will score an early goal, they will win the game. Definitely, it's actually correct in that aspect. And to me, I believe anyone that scored first in that final game, the time is the winner. And looking at the final, it's like attack against defense. So I believe the first 20 minutes are very, 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 removing my bias from Arsenal point of view, both of the team are excited to play the final now. If Arsenal no more that if maybe it will have been straightforward win. But looking at that, they are all three now and heading to the final, the whole pumped up to win all the game. So I'm looking at it, the first 20, you might even see a goalless draw first half. But I think the second half will determine where the game will won or lost. Anything that make to start the game. I'm looking at that team last time, it could be 3 points for Arsenal. But if it starts the game, I think the match will be ending in 1-0. Anybody that scored for to take the 1-0 win. So it depends on the defense and the attack of the game. Arsenal looking at to give them on counter and definitely PSG attack at the deadly in Europe. But you can't deny a defense that consistently sees goals in the whole of 14 games and still beating. So even PSG will know that they can any mistake of them can lead to a goal from Arsenal. Arsenal have the set piece to play the game too. So I just feel like in 1-0. Anybody that just give a loophole can take the game 1-0. That's the only thing.
All right. Anybody that scores first, that is for Michael. I like us to analyze the midfield, the defense, and the attack. let's start from the defense. Whose defense is better than each other's defense? Who has the better defense between Arsenal and PSG? Mr. Emmanuel, let me hear from you.
Yeah. Okay. When it comes to the defense line, so far so good in the season. Of course, we know Arsenal is very exceptional. When it comes to defense line, we have the likes of Saliba and Gabriel. Those guys have been very good when it comes to the defense line. Of course, California is also good, and Mbappe, of course, also good. Luis Kelly, of course, is good as well. And when it comes to um, to ball clearance and football mentality. Of course, you can root for Arsenal because they're very very good when it comes to conceding goals so far in the Premier League. And for PSG too are not too that bad when it comes to the defense line. So of course you have Hakimi went on injury but is back. You have Hakimi there. We have Mendes and also the 5 and 6. They're also good, but for me, PSG can easily concede goals compared to the defense line of Arsenal.
Okay, that means you're saying Arsenal have the better defense. That's what you're trying to say.
So Arsenal has the better defense than PSG.
Can you
So
hear
the
me?
midfield, so of course, the midfield is very essential when it
Hello?
comes to
Can you?
the midfield of for PSG, we have the likes of Vitinha, we have Nedved there, and when you combine those two guys in the midfield, they're very exceptional. Of course, Arsenal to have a very good midfield too. Sorry?
Yeah, I said the midfield comprises of João Neves and Vitinha and this other his
Vitinha,
name is Fabrice or something. What is his name?
Fabian Ruiz.
Yeah, Fabian Ruiz. Yes, Ruiz.
Fabian Ruiz.
Yes.
Well,
So
they're very good. And that's,
Michael. Okay, let me go to Michael quickly. Michael, are you there?
Yes, I'm listening.
Okay, let's analyze the midfield now. Who has the better midfield between Arsenal and PSG? Who do you think is going to dominate the midfield?
Presently now is 55-45. Definitely PSG edge Arsenal midfield. Less of Vincia, we've been 11 together for years and they've been playing the game, doing wonders in that midfield. But the only difference there is definitely if you have to take the three midfield man for both teams, I would definitely pick Neves and Vitinha. And the third person there will be Rice to join the midfield. So imagine a midfield of Rice, Vitinha and Neves. It is very deadly. So I think they hedge
Sorry,
because of
let me pause you there. We are going to do our combined 11. Just before you continue, we are going to do our combined 11 between PSG and Arsenal. We're going to do our combined. All of us are going to give our combined 11. Then, but let's just before we go to that combined 11, just continue. I just want to tell you that we're going to do our combined 11. We're going to give our combined 11.
okay. So looking at so, but if Arteta can start scaling and rise with another guard, I believe they can match that miss it a bit. But if we started with Mendy in that match, definitely this will be like 60-40. Or if we started with Kelly Rice and Odegaard, it will match that in midfield a bit. Because the third man midfield, Fabian is actually come back from injury, so it's not really fit last season of Fabian. So I believe we'll be starting Emery. That will be starting with their third man in midfield. So and Emery, not very long. I don't really rate Emery compared to Vitinha and Neves. So to me, the midfield is very good. The one and it's very slightly above Arsenal, 65-45. But if you can start to tell me to balance the midfield a bit, but still have the bit better bit edge just a bit.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Michael. So let's go to the attack. Who has the better attack, Mr. Emmanuel? Who has the better attack? Arsenal and PSG. Who has the better attack?
For attack, I look for PSG has a very strong attack when it comes to attack. Of course, you have the likes of Keller. He has been up and running. We saw what he did to Chelsea on the way to Liverpool as well in the first leg. And of course, when you see his goal contribution and his way of playing, you know that this guy is very deadly. Of course, you saw what he did to to Bayern Munich, of course, when he scored both the first and second leg. And for Dembele, of course, we all knew that he's the current world best so far, and we have this Dway. So when it comes to the attack, I root for PSG. Of course, Arsenal too has a very good attack too. We have the likes of Saka, we have Gyökeres, we have Kai Havertz. But for me, I'll pick PSG is very good when it comes to attack. They are very, very deadly.
Okay.
Your network. Check your voice.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, your voice. Yes.
Okay. I said, Michael, do you agree with Mr. Emmanuel that PSG has the better attack in terms of attacking front line? Do you think
Yeah,
PSG has a better attack?
looking at Cavaskela, Dembele, they are the most lethal attacks in Europe definitely right now, urging Bayern to be attacked. So looking at it, we have the lethal attack more than Arsenal, but you can't take it away from Saka when he's on his prime. Saka anything on his good day can take on anybody. Same as with Curious. So the only issue I have with the left wing, who will turn up for that, David Trossard on my left. But if both Trossard, Bukayo and Saka on a game, they are also a force to reckon with. But I will definitely go with Cavaskela and Dembele in the attack of PSG for me.
Okay, good. We are in the same we're on the same line here, agreeing that PSG have a better attack. So if you are watching us and you want to comment, you can comment your own opinion, and we'll read it out live on the show so that people can hear your opinion, and you can also learn about your own analysis also. So going forward now, let's go to the combined 11 quickly. Let's go to the combined. I'll start with you, Mr. Man. What is your combined 11 from your formation? You choose your formation and you do your combined 11 between Arsenal and PSG. Let me see your combined 11 from the goalkeeper to the attack. What's your combined 11? Your formation first, then your players.
Okay. My formation will be 4-4-3-3.
Okay.
The goalkeeper will go for Raya. For goalkeeper will go for Raya, and for the 5 and 6, of course, I will go for Gabriel and Saliba, 5 and 6, and for 2 and 3, I'll go for Hakimi and Mendes. When it comes to the midfield, of course, I'll go for Vitinha, I'll go for Rice, and I'll go for Fabian Rios. And for the attack, of course, I'll go for Saka at the right, at Dembele 9, and for the left, I'll go for Valisquela.
All right, perfect. That's nice. That's nice. Let me hear your own, Michael. Let's hear from you, Michael. What's
Sorry.
your combined
Who
11?
did you can you call it defense line for me again? I was lost in that defense line, please.
Michael, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I say it's defense line. Emmanuel, please.
Yeah, for the 5 and
Defense
6, I go with Gabriel and Saliba.
line.
Yes.
The left, the right back and keeper.
Yes, of course. For the keeper, I go with Raya.
The left back and right back.
Okay. The right back, I go with Hakimi, and left back, I go with Mendes.
Mendes.
Okay. So, definitely. So, looking at my own lineup, it depends on who starts and who is not available. If we are looking at from the goalkeeper, definitely is the number one or two of Europe. If we rather start at the goalkeeper line, then the two CB is definitely Saliba and Gabriel. While the left back, I would definitely want to go with Mendes because of his pace and his defensive attributes. For I think Hakimi, I'm not sure if definitely fits for the final, same as Timber, but definitely if I'm putting the right back to the Hakimi, definitely. And the midfield, I'll be going for Declan Rice sitting at the base. Then with definitely Vitinha and Neves at the front line.
Okay.
Then at the attack, I'll be going for Kvaratskhelia at the left wing. I'm going for Gyökeres at the 9 and Dembele at the right wing due to form.
Okay, due to form. All right, that's nice. That is good to hear your combined 11. If you want to drop your comment, you can drop your own comment, your own combined 11, and we'll read it out live on the show. Okay, let's go to the next topic. Away from the final, we'll come back to the final for come and take our prediction. Let's look at the trending. No, you used to analyze the trending stories in football every week. So the trending story now is about the PFA award. It's about to be awarded. Let me hear from you, Emmanuel. Who do you think should be the recipient for the PFA award between Rice and Bruno Fernandes? Who do you think is the worthy recipient for the PFA award? You know, Bruno Fernandes already won the Football Writers Award and the Premier League Player of the Year. So do you think he should go on and still win the PFA award over Declan Rice? Let me hear from you, Mr. Emmanuel.
Yeah, for the PFA award, if I look at the form and the consistency, of course, Bruno Fernandes has been very exceptional. We could see where they were in the table before, and they went to the third position in the table. Bruno Fernandes, of course, he has been the best midfielder in history so far with a great assist. And but the Rice too are very exceptional because his team they won the Premier League. So if I'm to go for the PFA Player Award, of course, with no sentimental bias, but of course I'll go for Bruno Fernandes.
All right, Bruno Fernandes. That's from Mr. Emmanuel. What about you, Arsenal man? Michael, I know you're going to go for Rice, right?
Because looking at the student issue of if you carry for the past 10 years, you can't pick where you see a team that did not win anything and stay for the season. Take the PFA of the award, PFA award. That has been exceptional for during time he had that February that did the 2-3 games. Apart from that, take that off. From August to date, he has been exceptional. Picking the Arsenal midfield and Arsenal team as a whole. But Bruno was nowhere to be found not until ending of December. He was also in the team against Griezmann that was knocked out. Was in that play Brian that was knocked out. So was it? He are just looking at the statement. When Kante won the PFA and Premier League of the Year 2017, he only had one goal and one assist and was given the player of the season. So now because they're looking at and Ozil was the best midfielder then. He had 19 assists or was not even among the top three at all. So removing bias and being sentiment, definitely they can right because looking at the last April Ballon d'Or list, after Hurricane, he picked a Dembele, he picked a Yama, then they declared the fourth on the power ranking for Ballon d'Or. So where is Bruno among these? He's never among the top 10 list. So PFA is not only meant for yellow. PFA also look at what the and the country is a that out of that's not it. Definitely take it.
Okay, Mr. Michael is going for Declan Rice as his own PFA Player of the Year. That's not shocking because I know you're an Arsenal fan. You would like to push a player, but it's fine. But let's leave it at that. But for me, I'm going to go for Bruno Fernandes because if you are citing the fact that Bruno Fernandes did not win any trophy. Look at the year that they gave it to Thierry Henry when he scored 19, when he made 19 assists. He was given the PFA Player of the Year while Chelsea won the league. Am I wrong? Thierry Henry was given the PFA Player of the Year while Chelsea won the league. So it's not compulsory that you have to win the league for you to win the PFA award. I think the best player in that league has got to win the PFA, and Bruno Fernandes has proven to be the best player in the league at the moment. So I think he deserves to win it.
When he went far in the cup competition, but Bruno lost a shot stage. That looking at it, it's not only EPL that they wish to join PFA. PFA consists of all the competition. Looking at the EPL, the FA Cup and Talent Cup, where was Bruno in all the games? It was nowhere to be found. Not until ending, he started performing. I was looking at the stats yesterday at the two in school. He only started looking at six. I think it was on 4 assists till December before he started making assists. And January when Carey came in. So what was it all this time? So let's put the answer. Because definitely Bruno deserves what between Bruno and Brian, remember they give deserve it too. But the mistake for me is I saying that does not deserve it. Rice, Raya, the Bruno Raya had 19 clean sheets. I'm sure we are playing so Rice definitely deserves it. Playing how many games? 53 games. This is 52. 53 games. And Bruno only played now before 40 this season, so I'm correct. So looking at it, his
Yeah.
contribution. So you have to look at that. Did I
All right, no problem. Let's end it at that because we want to argue. We are going to argue today, and we're not going to end the show. We are going to argue on this today, and we're not going to end the show. So let's just leave it at that. Okay, now let's move to another trending story. Anthony Gordon has just signed for Barcelona for 70 million pounds. Mr. Emmanuel, let me come to you, please. Do you think that 70 million price tag for Anthony Gordon is worth the money? That he's worth that price tag? The money Barcelona are paying to get him. Do you think it's worth it? Let me hear from you, sir.
Yeah, fine. When he got on transfer to Barcelona, for me, it looks too quick for Barca to have signed their player. But of course, it's having published on since the transfer window has been opened for now, so anybody can sign. But that price tag for me is way too high for a player like Anthony Gordon because Barcelona, for me, they're already complete, and what they just need in that team is just to get a striker and of course a defense line and a goalkeeper. But to go for a player like Anthony Gordon is not too bad though. If you check out his playing time and his whole performance for Newcastle so far, he has been very exceptional. He's an exceptional player for Newcastle. But for me, that price tag for such players way too outrageous for Barcelona. If it would be 30 million pounds, 40 million pounds, of course it's okay. But to go for such player for 78 million pounds, for me, it's way too high for Anthony Gordon. And I just hope too well that we'll be able to perform on that price tag because you know too well when a player moves to a team with a high price tag, you just need to perform because the players will have that high expectation from you as a player.
So, all right, thank you very much, Mr. Emmanuel. Mr. Michael, what do you think about it? Do you think the money is too much, like Mr. Emmanuel has alluded to? Unmute your mic, Michael. Mr. Michael, unmute your mic. Unmute your mic. Michael, can you hear me?
Your voice, Mr. Michael.
Mr. Michael, unmute your mic. Unmute your mic. Unmute your mic. Michael, are you with us?
Your mic.
Your mic. Unmute it. Unmute your mic. Michael.
Your mic.
Michael, yes, I can hear you now. We can hear you now.
Yeah. I said the back on that back on. So yeah, the money paid for him is an English player, an English international. He actually worth it because he has been delivering for the past 3-4 seasons now, scoring 15 league goals apart from injuries. So, but definitely worth the money. He's way cheaper salary compared to Rashford. I was even surprised they went for him because I was thinking Bayern Munich actually sealed Gordon deal. I was so shocked seeing Barcelona taking over the deal all of a sudden. But I was seeing, I think as of April, I was seeing Bayern to Gordon almost sealed. But seeing Gordon, I was surprised. I was saying, I did not get Rashford again. So I think Rashford's salary was the cost of them not taking Rashford for a cheaper price. So I think Gordon will be taking the way lower compared to Gordon to Rashford. So I believe that's pretty good. And I'm already seeing a news now that they're going for Bruno again on free transfer. And they still submit 100 million pounds for Alvarez, which I don't come deflated. I'm very sure Baka also go for it. So I think Baka is cooking something big for next season. But I'm asking the fan that we did win the Champions League, all this squad they are building. That's the question. Because they are very good at that thing now. But they need to work on the defense. The defense actually is very, very poor. They need 2 TB in that defense. Very strong defender. They need a very strong defender. They need a very strong defense. They can get 2 defense in, they are good to go at the competition. But without fixing that defense line, they will still be a little bit lacking behind when it comes to the European competition.
All right, thank you very much for your thoughts, guys. Now we're about to wrap the show up. We just read out the predictions. Everybody's going to give his prediction. I'm going to give my prediction also, and we're going to see whose prediction is going to come to pass on Saturday tomorrow. So I'm going to start with you, Mr. Michael. We're going to start with you. What is your score prediction for the match tomorrow? What is your score prediction for the Champions League match tomorrow? What is your score prediction?
The stop. I'm looking at a early goal or let's go 1-0 to Arsenal, definitely.
Early go. I didn't get that. Repeat. What did you say, Michael?
Go, early goal or let's go dramatic goal for Arsenal. 1-0.
1-0 win for Arsenal. Okay. Mr. Emmanuel, what about you? What's your score prediction, sir?
Okay, my score prediction for the match between PSG and Arsenal. I see PSG trashing Arsenal 3-0.
Wow, 3-0. That's audacious. That's bold. And that's okay. I'm gonna go for a 2-1 win. I'm gonna go for a 2-1 win for PSG also. I think the match is going to be tight. I think the match is going to be tight. It's going to be very, very difficult, but it's going to be entertaining. And because of Arsenal's defensive prowess, and I think they are going to defend very, very high on tomorrow. And I think, but if PSG can score first, they are going to come out. Arsenal is going to come out to come and score, and that's how PSG is going to get their second goal. But I think Arsenal will get a goal from that match. So I think it's going to end 2-1. So thank you very much, my guys, for this panel of analysis for today's show. This year we'll be drawing the curtain on today's show. Hopefully next season we'll be consistent with our shows every Friday again. Thank you very much, Mr. Emmanuel. Good to have you on the show for the first time today. And Mr. Michael, as always a regular, thank you very much. God bless you, sir.
Yeah, thank you very
Same
much.
here. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
All right, see you.
tomorrow. Thank you.